Hello, I'm reading Eevee, and like I said in another video, I have a bunch of video ideas, and I've already kind of had them scheduled for every Friday. Uh, and today it's April 19th, and so I want to just kind of go ahead, and I have a lot of time on my hands, so I'm gonna go ahead and pre-record some videos. So if you see me wearing this Mickey Mouse shirt, I'm not wearing it every day. It's probably just recorded on the same day. But this will be posted on May 1st. So if you're watching this, happy May. And I'm going to rank the Harry Potter books. From most favorite to least favorite. Granted, I haven't really read these in a little bit. I think it's been 2018, and then I listened to a couple of them on audiobook. I don't remember which ones. Whichever ones the library had, I listened to. So it's I'm not really going to include too many details, because it's been a couple of years. So my most favorite is Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. That one has always been my favorite, just because of how much things are different, and just because I have a tendency to like the last books of series, because they're always the most different. Like if you look at Divergent, Hunger Games, the last one is different. And even though there's a lot more deaths in it, I've just always liked it. So my second favorite is Harry Potter and the Philosopher's Stone. Just because it's the first book, and it's just so innocent, and it's how we get introduced to the world. It's just, if you watch the movies and stuff, you just see baby Harry, baby Ron, and baby Hermione, and compared to the last one where they're all pretty much grown, it's just always nice to go back to, especially for the line, was it in the first one? Yeah, I'm going to bed before you get us killed, or worse, expelled. I don't remember if that happened in the book, but that was always my favorite line anyways. And so that one just kind of has to be my second favorite, just because of how pure and innocent it is. My third favorite is Prisoner of Azkaban, which I know is ironic since that's the third book, but I kind of had trouble ranking from third down. Well, not from 3 to number 5. I had trouble ranking all my favorite spots, not the book. So the third and fourth of my list is the third and fourth books, Goblet of Fire and Prisoner of Azkaban. Prisoner of Azkaban I like because it's kind of like the last book of innocence, and then we meet Sirius, and then Goblet of Fire is my fourth favorite. I really do like that one though, because it's the first book, and it's the first the bigger books. That's when they start really getting bigger, and then you have the tournament, and you meet other students. So I always liked that, and it would have been higher up on my list, but I didn't want to put the first one so low, just because I like the first one more. But the fourth one I really do like. And then number 5 on my list is Harry Potter and the Chamber of Secrets. That one is kind of a little iffy for me. I don't hate it, and I don't really love it, mostly just because it was kind of creepy to me, always creepy to me. Just because of the basilisk and the whispering of how he's going to kill and tear and all that. But that one was just kind of always creepy to me. And then you have Harry being an idiot and not telling anybody that he can speak Parseltongue. He didn't know he could speak Parseltongue, but if he would have just told somebody, he would have figured that out. But How dare we expect Harry to not be an idiot? And then number 6 is also Half-Blood Prince, which is the 6th book. Just because it was just pretty much all about how Harry was chasing after Draco because Draco's up to something. It was honestly just kind of a boring book. And then you have the angsty Harry, which is understandable after what had happened in the 5th book. But it was just kind of annoying, honestly. And I don't know. The whole book was just annoying. It didn't really pick up until, sadly, Dumbledore's death. And then it's just like it shouldn't take a book that long to pick up. And that kind of goes with my last or least favorite is Order of the Phoenix. Because Order of the Phoenix, to me, I know this is probably like everyone's favorite book. It is always what I hear, but it's my least favorite. Just, it's so boring. And like I said with Half-Blood Prince, it doesn't even pick up until the end, when they all go to the magic of Ministry of Magic. I should know what way that goes, but oh well, Ministry of Magic. But it doesn't really even pick up until then, and then we lose. Sorry, I forgot to turn my phone down. But what was I saying? But yeah, it doesn't even pick up until Sirius' death, and it's just, it was always my least favorite, and it's usually the one I skip if I reread. If I'm listening to it on audiobook, it's not too bad. But whenever I reread it, this book dragged on for me, because I started it in 2018, and it took me like 10 months to finish the series, just because, well, I was busy with school, but also, once I got to this book, it was just a pain to get through. Like, I did not want to read anymore, and I almost finished quitting reading the series altogether because of it. But I knew the number 7 was coming, and that was always my favorite. But yeah. So, and these are just the books. These aren't the movie rankings. If you want me to do that, I guess I could. I don't really have like a list for favorite to least favorite on the movies. I know a lot of people hate the movies. I love them. I love all of them. Actually, the 5th movie is not my favorite, but it's not bad. It's not my most hated, like it's everyone else's. But yeah. So feel free to comment below which one is your favorite Harry Potter book and which one is your least favorite. Subscribe, like, and share.